Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little sunflowers. How are you on this fine Monday night? Again, we're late. I don't know whose fault it is. Baby's fault, my fault, I don't know. Maybe it's just fall's fault for just getting dark too soon.
Yes.
You know, you get used to the longer days, and as you creep into this long night and shorter days, you get discombobulated. So I'm being honest. So nevertheless, I hope you had a glorious day, and I hope you have a glorious tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, all the way up until the end of the week. And I hope you have a fabulous weekend. But back on up till Monday. Well, while we here, you know what time it is. Sister Wives. Bring it in, baby. Bring it in. Let me say.
Okay.
About the hell time. Chloe. Help me. Mary. No. Not Chloe.
Oh, Cody.
Cody. Finally. You know what? I felt, let me say this. You can go on, but let me say this. I felt like she was really becoming creepy.
Okay.
I said that.
Yes, you did say that.
And Cody was so befuddled by it, he had to do something. And what I think that he sat down and talked to his wife and let his wife know something. He put his foot down. Something went on, because it is no way he's going to have a date with Mary and his wife don't have nothing to do with that. He told his wife he wasn't, but he was like, she want me to do it. And he was saying that he's getting sick of her doing it.
Yes, he
Remember
did say
that? So I'm paraphrasing, but he was sick of it and he was ready to deal with it. So I think that he did, and I think Mari was just feeling so happy when she was going to the table. Oh, I think she was just feeling like, I'm feeling myself. She was looking all sexy, all feminine, sitting at that little booth against the wall, whatever it was that fit two people. And all of a sudden she hears, I don't want you.
Yikes.
The thing is,
Okay.
that gets me with her, she acts like, I can't believe it.
Yeah, she really did.
And you know what? I felt like he wanted to say to me that he wasn't married to me, but he caught himself. Okay, baby Crone, that's how it left me. We're going to get there. Take her to the bridge, baby Crone.
Okay, well, where do I start off after such
Start
a very
at the beginning.
juicy
Take
start?
her to the beginning. It was so good at all. It just came in. Just take us.
I'll start with your least favorite person first. McKelty is having twins, and the entire Christine and the family is so excited. Yes, that's pretty much. Oh, and her husband Tony, he seems nervous about it. Oh, and then Christine went on a whole not a tangent, a whole lesson on how polygamous families prefer to do home births and do midwives because you could potentially lose your baby at the hospital.
Who's this? Who we talking about?
Polygamous wives.
Like, I
going
know
into
that,
labor.
but who we talking about?
Oh, Christine.
Who? Yeah, but Christine, she grew up in that lifestyle where she felt like it wasn't safe and they would take their baby and all that.
Yes.
But that's what Janelle said. But she had her last child in the hospital.
Yes.
So she didn't force her daughter to do it, but I'm thinking she recommended. And furthermore, the bill is cheaper.
I think they do have. I do think they had to use a doctor because none of the midwives didn't want to do a twin pregnancy because it was just a high risk.
Yeah, but her husband. But from what Christine said, the husband said that he couldn't see his wife go through that.
Yes.
That torture, because that's what it is. Now, for those that go in and go poof poof, pain and babies just floats out. But for those that have to stay in labor for anything over, intense labor, up where you're going through your centimeters. Anybody has to go through that, and you in labor for anything for 4 to 5 hours, God bless you.
Yikes.
God bless you. Those that's over anything like 5 hours, where you seriously going through pain. 5 hours. Oh, I feel sorry for you. God knows I do. Now that's the curse. That's the curse for something so beautiful.
Yeah, facts on that one.
I guess off a topic. Just had an epiphany. I guess beauty caused pain. When you look at their wedding, when you look at them, and they appear to be beautiful, but look at the pain.
Yes.
Look at the family dynamics. It was so beautiful and wonderful, it appeared to be. And now look at the pain.
Yeah.
It's just flipped. Well, not for the baby.
Yeah, true.
Because the baby is screaming and howling like, what the heck is going on with my body?
Right, it's not fun for the baby either.
Oh my God, can you imagine him feeling cold for the first time? It must feel like electricity going through the baby. Whew.
Well, moving on to...
Let me say this. And that's why they get worried when a baby don't cry at birth.
Yeah, I did hear that. That's a problem.
They just pop that baby on the booty. Well, they just put suctions in them now.
Right.
Well, anyway, go ahead. What
Things
happened?
have changed.
Yes.
I was going to move on to somebody a little bit older, which is Truly having her 12th birthday party. It was at Cody and Robin's house. And Robin was talking about how, well, first off, Cody said that Isabel and Truly was in town and he wanted to throw a birthday party for Truly. And Robin said that Truly was born the same time she married into the family, so Truly is all Robin knows. Truly is all that Robin is all that Truly knows, like having in her family dynamic. She doesn't know a life without Robin, and Robin kind of gloated that a little bit.
See, she doesn't know because of when she was born. Robin was in the family.
Right.
That's why Robin says, I'm really close to Truly. Oh, God, woman. Yes. Woman, she'll grab at anything.
She really will. Oh, yes. And before we move on to the adults, Truly was afraid of riding a bike. It was because... No?
Petrified.
Okay, petrified. And it was due to the awful experience she had with her father.
Fell before, right?
Yes. And her dad wasn't very supportive. And the show showed a clip where...
Jeez, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Truly?
And
the mother feel the same way. You would feel the same way. You would feel like, come on, girl. Now, come on. Stop being like that. Now, you're going to fall. You all right. We're not going to let you hurt nothing much. We're right there. So it's like when I learned to ride a bike, it was easy for you. It was easy for me. I was just like, show me what to do. No. I was just in it, running down the street. Like, not on the street, because we had the nice alley. It looked like a parking lot. You've seen it. It looked like a parking lot. And it had garages in the center that was great. It was just really concrete. It was really not concrete, but it was like a pavement. It was real nice. And we would ride our bikes. But that's how I learned, just wobbling. And then when you get it, you scream. And it's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful feeling.
Yes.
Let me say this. I thought this was, for me, it's by you talking about this, is putting me in a reminiscent state. And maybe because you started talking about babies, and then you started talking about Truly, it just started making me feel reminiscent of a child. I guess that's good. And I guess I didn't see it when we were looking at it. But now, that's sweet.
Yeah, that is. Okay, so also next, that was it for the children. Oh, except for the fact that Christine and I think his name was Gabriel were having a garden session together. That was nice to see. I guess they love to garden. And,
Christine?
Sorry, not Christine, Janelle.
Thank you.
Thank you for catching that one. And,
I do it often.
Yes. And Janelle was talking about how, I'm not sure if she was talking to, no, she was just talking to us, the audience, about how she grew up in a conventional family. Like, she didn't grow up in a polygamous lifestyle. And I find that very interesting because it's something that she said that she doesn't want to let go, or at least at that time. We'll see if she still wants to be about polygamy.
Let me say this. I don't know. I just don't know. First of all, I think Janelle has a pretty face.
Yes.
And I truly believe if she just dropped the weight, which I think she have already, but I know that they moved on and all of that. But when I'm in the show, at least let me believe that they have not done this. Okay?
Yes.
I know that she's probably worked on all that with that diet stuff she sells. But nevertheless, just where we are in the show, it makes me feel like she's overweight. And I know what it's like for overweight women because of people in my family. And they find excuses to not step out. But really, the thing that they don't even want to admit to themselves, that they are ashamed of the way they look. And for her to say, now I could be wrong and I don't know Janelle, but I've known enough of Janelle to know Janelle is not always honest.
Yes.
I know enough about Janelle that she holds her feelings in and she wants to be out. She wants to stay strong all the time. She wants to give the appearance that she's the strong one. I'm the smart one. I'm the strong one. I'm the one who bear up. I'm the one who can live alone. I'm the one who can live under the stars. I'm the one who can, salvage for my food.
Yeah.
I get it. But it's all a front for the unloved, small Janelle inside. Because you would think, out of all of them, if she was all of those things, she would have been gone.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And the funniest thing of it all, the least who we ever least that would do it all. The one that appeared to be in love with Cody and that was love-sick and stricken, showing attitude, Christine, was the one that got up and said, I'm done. I can understand Mary because I make fun of Mary, I really do, because she irks me. But that's her job.
Yes.
But Mary was married to him. Mary was duped into a divorce.
Yeah, that promise was not held.
Mary is in denial because she can't believe she got played.
Oh, okay, I like that.
You know, she just can't believe it.
Yeah, she can't believe it.
And she thought, she didn't know, she knew what she was doing was wrong. And the only reason why she did it, I believe, she knew that Cody didn't love her anymore.
Yeah, you're right.
And for to hold him back, that would have been wrong because she does have character. And that's why she gave him the divorce, was crying and kept it a secret because deep down inside, she knew Cody didn't love her anymore. And even now, because whatever they must have had, well, no matter what anybody says, she always say, oh no, when Cody said to her it wasn't like that for him, what did she say? He's lying. Yeah. But let me say this. I understand what it's like when we're in love with someone. We think that they see things the way we see them. Okay. Because I'm seeing daffodils, and on a rainy day, it's sun is shining, and the birds are chirping, and the songs come on, and I want to wear the matching colors. And because I'm feeling that, and he's going along, he's making me feel even more. That doesn't mean that he loved me like that. Do you understand? Doesn't mean he loved me like that. It's just my reality that's going on before me. I'm the avatar. I'm painting the picture. But she got caught up like many of us do. You see, this is your video game. You're the avatar. This is your picture. This is what you set. And she was convinced that they shared this momentous moment.
She really did.
And she can't believe that it was all her in her mind to how she felt, how she believed it. And when he told her, I never had that like that. See, when he said that to Christine, she could, okay, I already knew.
Yeah.
If he said that to now, well, we weren't like that, nah. But when you say it to Mary, no, we had a time.
Yeah.
You did have a time. A time of a 22-year-old boy marrying what? A 19-year-old girl who had no experience at all, who fell in love with love. When you do that, it's like you are open like a flower. And you are smitten and bitten by the snake at the same time. And you just happen to fall in love with someone tender and vulnerable and most of all, ambitious Cody.
Yes, he
Remember,
is ambitious.
the word on the curve with Cody was, I'm going to say it a night way, he was a Lightfoot. What do you mean? People thought he would be gay. People thought that he was the queer one, the weird one. He stood out.
I can see why.
Yes, we definitely can see why.
Yeah, we can see why.
So now that she has, that's why it's taken her so long. So this is why as I ponder Mary, I get to see it. I get to see. But one thing that I see most, Mary truly needs to be loved.
Yeah, she really does.
Really, with someone that's really going to love her. But I don't know if she would let herself out. I hope so.
I really do, just so she can experience
So
love.
she can, because not, see, we all go through it, but we grow out of it. Mary is 50-something years old. And that's the only man she's ever known, really, other
Yes.
than the catfish.
But that was a disaster.
This is sad. That's all I got. That's when you go, Isn't it a shame? Such a love must end.
Yes. So Cody is talking about how he's adjusting to the new normal because it it took him nearly 2 years to come to this realization, him and Robin, that the family is just not going to be the same, and that ever since Christine left, the dynamics have been changing.
No, the dynamics have changed. It took Christine to leave to show him how far it has gotten out of control. See, he thought he could keep living that way.
Got you.
You see, he couldn't.
Yeah.
And your wife up and left you. So that lets you know you was a bad husband.
Yeah.
You know? And now he is reflecting on a lot of things.
Yes. About time, Cody.
And now he's back to the Cody that I like. I don't love him no more, but I like him. I still think it's there, but he's making peace with it. He's probably getting counseling. He's probably, mellowing out. It's like we see old Cody growing up.
Yes.
We see Cody walking into his manhood. For the first time at 50-something years old. Cody is turning into a man.
Yes, ready to take that accountability. He likes to.
I don't really think it's about, it's about all of that. But it's about growing up before the camera.
Okay.
It's about, we see him being humble. We've seen him be emasculated. We've seen it.
Yeah.
And we've seen his madness, his weakness. We've seen his underbelly. We've seen it all.
Yeah, we have seen it all.
And now, as a grown-up, we're looking at his life has been laid bare. And we see this man going through the change of life, losing his hair, accepting the fact this is what I want, having to deal with his first wife to be free, wearing the ring he wanted to wear about a horse being free. You see he breaking away from the illusions that him and Mary had when they were young. You see? See, he's finding out who he is for the very first time.
Well, that's good, at least. Never too late.
And so therefore, He's experiencing love with Cody, with Robin. This is the first time. He fumbles, he makes mistakes. And now it's like, okay, ever since COVID and all of this, I was wrong. I was in denial. I had to be, because I didn't want nobody to know I failed. I didn't want nobody to know the truth. I was in denial. Mm-hmm. Now that I am no longer in denial and I see the truth.
Yeah.
I love her and I'm in love for the first time. I am angry with Christine. Because if Christine wouldn't have left, I could have kept living the lie just a little bit longer.
Just a little bit.
A little bit longer. He knew Christine was at her wit ends.
Yeah, you're right.
But he believed that she would never leave. He believed that none of them would leave. Mm-hmm. He believed that Mary was the example of all of them.
Yes.
You like that?
Yes.
But he really found out the one that he thought was the weakest, the one that grossed him out the most with the tacos, the one that struggled with the babies and all of this, was the one that got up, dust herself off, and start all over again. And the one thing that he was jealous. Okay. Why? Because he lost the wife, because he knew that she was going to get another man. He was saying all that to keep her down.
Yeah, you're right. He was.
You know, she was a pretty wife.
Yes, he knew what he lost. That's why he was just like,
He just had, she was just a little chubby. But he don't never say anything about the other wives. It was just this one, because at the time, she was the pretty one. Okay? But he replaced her with Robin, and she knew it. That's why when he went away for a month, which one would he pick? At the time, Christine was the pretty one. She was just the chubby one. Come on now. So when you really look at it, it makes sense. I understand it. And back to what I was saying, to see him grow up and take accountability, you are correct. But to see him, more than that, grow up. Now, I'm not going to say he's not going to slip and fall.
Right, yes.
Because that's all a part of growing up. Mm-hmm. But I definitely see Cody turning into a man. And I'm proud of him.
Yes.
So, yes, I'm starting to like him again. Because I know for sure he sat his wife down and said, look, I'm sick of you trying to boss me around on camera. Because we know Cody could put his foot down. We know how Cody could be mean. Yes. We've seen it through years how he treated his wives.
Yeah.
So let's not get it twisted that he gonna be, oh sweet, oh Robin, oh Robin, my darling, could you, what? He would say, you don't pay no bills around here. What?
Yeah, for
real. You can tell he's you know, with all of his weakness, we forgot he's a chauvinist. He's a chauvinist. She better walk the line. What? He just didn't show it on camera. See, his nose been smitten. He been open. You know, she been running the ring. She been walking around like the polar bear. And he had to check her because it was too much with Mary.
Okay.
He tried. He did everything.
Yes, he really did try. He did say he tried.
And so probably the compromise was, when you do it, take her out for lunch. Take her for dinner. And that's what's the compromise. And old Mary, there, in denial still. I can't. But I understand, because I understand. I joke about it, but I understand it on a sub level. She is, out of all of them,
okay,
she is the most broken.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And she's hard. Like Janelle. That's why they knocked heads. They hard. That's why they didn't get along.
They were actually both earth signs. Mm-hmm. Mary is a Capricorn and Janelle's a Taurus.
That's right. That's why they hard. They hard. They couldn't move each other. Mm-hmm. They a lot alike. And the only spring fun one in the bunch was Christine.
Yes, she was. Mm-hmm. So lastly, the few things that we have to talk about. I guess Christine doesn't have to worry anymore because Gwendolyn apparently didn't move in with Gabriel and Garrison.
I had a feeling that Christine, I don't know what happened, but I knew Christine wasn't feeling that.
No, she wasn't.
I told you. I saw that.
Yeah. And
I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
But I guess she was like, that is just too much. You know, you coming out and now you're going to be living in there with two men. I don't think she had an issue with it. One bathroom. Didn't you see her go? She didn't like it. I told you.
Yeah, and I really love that Janelle said that she sees Christine's family as her family because she really doesn't have no reason. So funny we talked about this. She has no reason to reach out to Mary, and her and Robin, they just never seem to get along because of their 10-year age gap.
Right.
So for her to still have Christine, she really enjoys the company.
Yeah.
And she
I
enjoys
hope they
the
remain
peace.
friends. I don't see no reason why they can't remain friends. They done lived together, been together, been sick together, fought together, just done did it all. Cooked together,
Pregnant
ate
together,
together,
right.
pregnant together. They done did it all. Raised the children. What can you do? You done been together for what, 30 years?
Yeah.
How long? About 30 years.
Yeah, about 30 years.
That's a lot to be said.
That's a long time.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Yes. And that was pretty much it. Oh, yes. I wanted to talk about how Cody is starting to... It's Cody's thinking that his one family idea was what ruined the family. Because he seemed like... Or maybe it's because now that the family's torn apart, it would have been better for the kids to see each other as cousins rather than siblings. Interesting note that you pointed that one out, Cody.
I think at the end of the day, Cody is graveling he failed. He failed God.
Oh, yes, he did say that they don't even want to go to church anymore, so they don't even...
He failed God. He was a religious man. And he lost the wife. And not only did he lose her, let's be real. He lost her, and as far as he's concerned, this wife went back to the world.
Yes, that is true.
Whew! Can you imagine your child having salvation? Your child, a holy child? All you know, and then one day you go get your child and your child is lost in the world?
That's true.
Gone so far away from what you have taught her, and you know it was because of you. Because of your hardness. Because of your unfairness. Because of your ego. Because of your desires. Your immaturity.
Yes.
You see? So he has to deal with that. And he is ashamed.
Yeah.
He will never, ever, ever get over Christine. Hopefully, if he ever get his soul right, he'll thank her. And he'll say, it's because of you. You made me become a better man. Because of you, Christine. Because you walked out on me and made me see the man I really am.
Yes.
And I saw that I was broken and I was wrong. And you made me see that by leaving me. I thought you would never leave me. And that could happen. That's pushing too far now. That's going too far for him. But right now, we at the basis. But I just see things differently about it all.
Yeah. And that was pretty much it for episode 11.
That's it. Y'all had my commentary. I felt inspired. Is it a full moon? Is the moon still full or is it waning?
It says that it's waning at the moment.
That's this full moon. Woo, talking.
Yes. So, yes, that was Sisterwives season 18, episode 11. Comes on TLC on Sundays at 10 p.m.
I really enjoyed this episode. I really, really did. And this is what I love about it. You could have a weak episode. For me, this was a very good episode because I saw Murray get free. I saw Cody get free from his nightmare. It had to be torture. I don't care. Have you ever had somebody that you don't want and they don't want to let you go? You outside, they looking. They at your house. They give you the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
They make you cringe, but they won't go away.
Yeah, it's like a stalker.
You don't feel comfortable. So he had to confront her. I told you there was no other way. I didn't want him to have to do it, but there was just simply
no other way.
She was like, what's that song? I'm staying, and you're gonna love me.
Yeah.
That was her. And you know what? You gotta give it to her. Why? Because she took those vows for real.
Yeah, she wanted to honor that commitment and promise.
And especially when she gave the divorce. It's like, you cannot have lied to me, Cody. You could have not deceived me, Cody. In spite of it all, I did the catfish because I was lonely, Cody. They got over that. He accepted his fault in that. But now it's like, you won't love me. You won't. Because she doesn't want to accept the fact that it was a joke. You got blamed. You got played, sis.
Yes.
And she knows it. She been known it. But she needed Cody.
Yeah.
You had to tell me. And that's why she's saying, it hurt me, but she's smiling, like not smiling. She's got a smirker's grimacing look. Like,
yes.
Like
she kind of relieved about it.
See, people like that.
Yeah, that was probably her gratitude to be like, I knew it. But you can't be, she's like, you still got to be lying. You're just saying this because this is how you're feeling right now.
Now, right. You love me. You know what we had for real. No, Mary. He told you, but she don't want to believe it. So in that, saying that, I hope you enjoyed our commentary again on Sisterwives. I did. I enjoyed talking to you. I expressed my feelings about this. I'm so passionate about this show. I hope it comes back next year with some more stuff. I want to see them all get settled, though.
Yeah, I hope next season we can at least.
But they gotta come and bring me some. They gotta keep the momentum. Because I do enjoy the show. So with that being said, thank you for joining us. Please join us again. And what else can I say? I do other shows. Just follow my station. Follow our YouTube.
Yes.
We're here to please you. Sunflowers.